They've stopped their advance. The light is with me, even here. Go, champion! Go! You have failed.
No. I have precisely what I need. Champion, I saw you escape before we were recaptured. Do you have the means to take us out of the maw? The Waystone. I hope your presence allows me to travel through it as well. I will stay close. May the Earth Mother guide our path.
The souls here are forced to burn, smelted into raw material for the Jailer's vile creations. This is the place I saw when I peered into Torghast. Lady Proudmoore is near.
Enough of this! How many times must I defeat you? What's this? Another one of your games, I suppose. Tormenting me with the vision of a trusted ally who's come to help me escape. No doubt you want me to think this portal is a way out, when in truth it leads deeper into this accursed tower. But what choice do I have except to try? Wait, it's really you, isn't it? Yes, I saw you use the Waystone to escape. It seems so long ago. If I attune my teleportation spell to your ability to leave the maw, I can finally be free of this place. Unless this is just the cruelest trick of all. Baine, thank the light you're alive.
It is good to see you safe, Jaina. Though my wounds are healing, I confess the horrors of the maw still haunt me.
I understand. Any news of Anduin and Thrall? We need to return to Torghast and—
With respect, Lady Proudmoore, you need to recover your strength. Let the Mawwalker resume the search for the others.
Wise words, High Lord. I trust your judgment. I am in your debt, champion. Though we've been on opposite sides in the past, we now face a common enemy.
Each time I gaze into Torghast, I sense malevolent eyes staring back. The risk grows ever greater, but we cannot relent. Have you lost your way? A darkness looming. Be on guard. He senses us.
Elements, hear me. Give me the strength to... At last, the torment is over. I've had enough of this place. Let's go. I have seen only the darkest reaches of the Shadowlands. It is good to know there are places of hope as well. May the spirits of my ancestors be safe, in realms of comfort and peace.
Thrall, do you know where they've taken Anduin?
My captors spoke of a valuable prisoner. It has to be Anduin. High Lord, you have peered into Torghast and guided the Maw-Walker through its torments. I beg you to look deeper, to find the king you once safeguarded as a boy.
What you ask poses a terrible risk to all of us.
Thrall, do you know where they've taken Anduin?
High Lord, you have peered into Torghast and guided the Maw-Walker through its torments. I beg you to look deeper, to find the king you once safeguarded as a boy.
What you ask poses a terrible risk to all of us.
All that matters is we now possess the necessary instrument. We must begin its preparation.
Leave him to me. You've seen what he is capable of when he believes in the cause. A measure of patience may yield superior results.
Very well. We have our weapon. Now, we shall hone it.
I do hope you've settled in. The accommodations are a bit sparse, I know.
Where are the others? Are they safe?
Safe? No. I wouldn't say any of them are safe.
I am so tired of your games.
As you wish. No more secrets. No more lies. You are a weapon we will use to achieve our ends.
I will not become an instrument of death.
So you favor life. Is that it? That momentary flicker. Every cruel second spent delaying the inevitable in an endless war that you, like every Rin before you, will not survive. You know the truth. Nothing is fair. Not life, not death. So we're going to tear it all down.
And what purpose would that serve? Everyone suffers, Sylvanas. But destroying everything will not take away the pain.
Oh, you misunderstand. We're breaking a system that has always been flawed, and remaking it into one that is just.
Do you expect me to believe that all this time, you've been fighting for justice?
How can I convince you? From our first breath to our last, every decision is made for us. Then, the afterlife decides what eternity we must endure. We can't even choose who we couldn't control anything. But through the jailer, control of our fate will at last be possible.
Look around you! At what and who you've joined. What makes you believe you're not just a weapon to achieve his ends?
You have a choice to consider. Join us willingly, or be made to serve.
I thought you believed in free will, Sylvanas.
We've never had free will, little lion. But that is about to change.
That is all I can see.
Anduin? A weapon? What could she mean?
At least he's alive, and seemingly unharmed. Whatever the Banshee is after, he will not give in.
The light is strong with Anduin. I know his heart will see him through this.
Sylvanas was toying with him. She spoke of breaking everything. She couldn't mean that, could she?
I do not know. But we must be cautious, deliberate. The jailer's malevolence permeates everything in that tower. If he believes his prize is in jeopardy, he may decide to discard it.
Then we must remain patient. Mawwalker, continue your efforts to undermine the jailer's cause. When the time comes, we will find Anduin and bring him home.
You were ever fond of saying that the Vengir do not destroy. We educate. It is time you were reminded of Revendreth's noble purpose.
Shall we begin?
You cannot bind me here.
I am eternal! I am your master! I am Revendreth! Remember this lesson.
Malevolence, growing, domination.
No, not again.
Sire Denathrius has been taken prisoner. What is our plan to recover him?
Every soul has its purpose. Denathrius has fulfilled his. We must forge our next weapon.
He's not ready.
Then a more direct approach is necessary. We have not come this far, only to falter now. You know what must be done.
There she is again. You know, these endless lectures of yours
Have failed to convince you. Regardless, the conversation is over. One way or another, we will have you. So I will offer this one last time. Join our cause, or be made to serve.
What kind of choice is that? Why even give me? It's the choice you never had. Despite all your grand designs, there's still some shred of your mortality haunting you. As if the Banshee Queen hasn't entirely eclipsed the Ranger General.
Don't.
Now I understand why you brought me here. Why you've tried so hard to persuade me. Because if you can get me to let go of hope, you finally can too.
Enough! Submit. You are only making this harder on yourself.
Not harder on me. Right now, you hold all the power. How will you use it?
I've not come this far to falter now.
Then why do you hesitate? Make your choice, Sylvanas Windrunner.
Bolvar, what is it?
I see you.
The jailer's voice. How has this happened?
I will not serve you!
The jailer is tearing into Bolvar's mind. We have to break their connection.
You were to herald my coming. Instead, you defied me. A failure, like those who came before you.
Father, resist him! Do not let him win!
Fight, High Lord! We're with you!
I will claim what is mine. Death comes for you all.
Hold on, Bolvar! Just a little more!
Father!
Well done, Jaina. We nearly lost him.
Though we managed to stop the attack, I fear the danger is far from over.
My thanks to all of you. But Jaina is right. The jailer knows what we saw. He will use that knowledge against us.
We should gather our forces and attack Torghast. Anduin must be freed.
You've seen the jailer's armies. We're not ready to launch a full-scale assault. If we follow our hearts and rush in, we could lose everything.
We will work with our allies in Oribos to rally the Covenants. Only with their help do we stand a chance of stopping the jailer and saving Anduin.
Walker, continue your efforts. Explore the dark reaches of Torghast. Fight for the Shadowlands. And when the time comes, we will claim victory.
I'm so relieved you're safe, Lord Admiral. I can't imagine the horrors you and the others endured.
Thank you, Talia. The Maw is bereft of hope. I've only experienced such emptiness once before, when I faced Arthas in Icecrown.
The specter of my brother hangs over all of us like a shroud. His choices were his own, though it does seem his fate was shaped in part by the hand of the jailer.
My father's fate as well. The helm, that blade. Were they instruments of the jailer all along?
The runes on Frostmourne were a type of magic not seen on Azeroth before the Lich King. But that same power is woven into the very fabric of the Maw. And Torghast.
Arthas and Bolvar were not the only ones touched by that dark influence. The blade claimed many lives, many souls.
We cannot allow it to claim Anduin as well.
The Maw continues to grow. What if Denathrius's treachery is irreparable? The Primus is lost, and Bastion cannot save the Shadowlands alone.
None of this should have happened.
Perhaps the Winter Queen could...
My Archon. A living soul seeks an audience.
A mortal?
A king. By all our measures, one who has spent his life striving for justice. One who would give anything to serve his people. One whose heart is true.
Very well. He may approach. Step forward. My Ascended have spoken of you. The King, held captive in the Maw.
That prison. could not hold me forever.
Why have you come to Bastion?
You have a key that I need.
You will release this soul from your grasp.
No. He is bound to me.
Just as you once sought to bind your own brother. The vessel performed its part flawlessly. 3 keys remain. Then they will see. Death was never meant to be chained.